Hello, my name is Clive Corcoran, and the subject matter for this video is barrier options. Elsewhere on my YouTube channel, the Corcoran Codex, I have discussed different aspects relating to what might be called vanilla or standard options. Now I want to focus on a slightly more advanced type of option, which is known as a barrier option. Let me now describe the behavior of a barrier option, and this can be considered to be a call option on an equity. We can see over here on the left axis, the vertical axis, we have a stock here which is, let's say, at the beginning, based on the lifetime of this option. Over on the horizontal axis of 1 year, we can see that the spot price of the stock at the beginning is just a little above $100. The strike price has been set at $95 and the barrier is down at $75. So at the beginning, the spot price on the stock is above 100. This is of course a purely hypothetical pathway taken by the stock. It then drops below the strike, comes back up again briefly, but the key idea is that if it comes down here and this is a knockout call option, then at the point where it touches or drops below the barrier, as it has done, if this is a knockout call option, this option then ceases to exist. It becomes worthless. It has no further value. So the buyer of this option would have paid for it here. But if the option, as I say, is a knockout call and this pathway brings it below or even touches the barrier, then from that point on, the option has no further value. It does not matter what happens during the remaining life of the option, if it ends up here in the money or what have you, because it no longer has any value. It's been knocked out. On the contrary, there could be the opposite case, which is a knock-in call, where you pay for the option here. It follows the same pathway as before, but at this point it then is knocked in. So it now does have value, and the remaining life of the option would be very similar to a standard or vanilla call. If it ends up here above the strike in the money, then of course there would be a profit for the buyer of this option. So I hope very much that you enjoyed that video and found it interesting and useful. If you find this type of material to be of value to you, where I analyze critical ideas and episodes in the world of global finance, could I strongly suggest that you decide to subscribe to this channel. Thanks very much for watching.